Hi everyone, so we are off to our riding club's camp basically now. I'm literally going to get straight into it because I am not running late, but I'm not quite on the time that I wanted to be. You can arrive anytime you want today, but yeah, I had planned to be a little bit ahead of where I'm at right now. So I need to go to the shop, get a couple of cans for the evenings and something else, can't remember what, milk for tea, and then to the horse shop to get some shavings, then to go get the lorry, then get Belle. And I was going to wash her tail, don't know if I'm going to have time for that, slash it is also raining, which isn't great, but yeah, I'll try and wash her tail. I probably can have time and at least do one wash, even if I don't get to do like a double wash like I normally do, and then we'll be going. I'm really excited. I can't wait for all the lessons, but I am nervous because I don't know anyone. So yeah, I'm nervous. I mean, everyone seems lovely. There's been a group chat going and they seem really nice, so hopefully it'll be good and what I want, which is to meet new people. So anyway, I will talk to you more about what's going on in the plan for everything later, but I have got to get on with stuff because I am, yeah, not doing well with time. So, right, see you in a bit. Right, we have lorry collected. We have horses in, and I just need to get the last of my stuff together. I've got a list that I need to check off. Excuse me, it's staying here. It's Belle's to start the show today. And stuff, which, yeah, we need to sort out ASAP. Well, if you can see anything, it's a miracle because this camera is so dirty from being in my pocket, but this is all the bits to go in after Belle's put in. Got Belle's box, my box, feed, water buckets, all of that stuff. Camping trolley to transport it about, tack, bedding, tools, shavings, rugs, saddle, but I'll hang it up there in a minute. Feed back there and spare bags to bring the clean bedding back with. Whew, I think we're done. See the joy, if I'd had my own lorry I could have done all this yesterday, but I don't, so we move. Yeah, so it's taken longer than I expected, but oh well. I'm just going to change her into our travel clothes and then we will head off. I think it's, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock, so probably was thinking to get there about this time, but it's only down the road, so we'll be fine. Oh, okay, we are loaded up. Can you see her? Oh yeah, you can. There she is. We're loaded up, but we are headed off now. Gosh, I don't know what's going on with my hair. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. If I just knew one person, it would make such a difference, but it is what it is. I'm gonna message the group chat now being like, please be my friend. I'm just coming. Yeah, so here we go. Oh my goodness. We are here. I think I'm near the kitchen, but anyway, the room's really cute. Only problem is my light isn't working. So let me just spin you around. I've got my own little spotlight that just happened to bought. I've got a shower in here. So warm, which is the main thing. Bed and my stuff. So loving that. Hopefully, obviously that lorry is not going to be going into the front too much because there are no curtains, and they're going to see. I'm going to see a lot of me. Too much, but yeah, it's been hectic. I can put you busy, very busy. I'll show you the stable and stuff properly in a bit, but people seem lovely so far, so I haven't really given much context here at all. So this is a riding club camp, 2 days, and this is Friday. It'll be Saturday, Sunday where we're actually doing lessons and stuff. Tonight is just moving in. I think there's going to be like, got a takeaway and bingo down at the bottom in a bit, so that'd be nice. But yeah, everyone seems really friendly so far, much friendlier than the last camp I was on. Yeah, I've been really nervous about it because the last camp, it was good in terms of the lessons, but people weren't very chatty, to be fair, so it's been, you know, freaking me out a bit, but it feels a lot better already, so that's good. But yes, we've got 2 days and 2 lessons each day. I think I start on cross country potentially tomorrow, and then show jumping. I don't do dressage until Sunday, so yeah, just start straight in. I'm on my own, so I don't know if I'm going to get much footage. I'll try my best, but there's a videographer who is doing some stuff for people, so we'll have some footage from her, which will be really exciting. Hopefully that'll be nice if we have a good session. But yeah, it might be a bit bitty, so I do apologise about that. I'm hoping that one of my family members might be able to come one of the days to help out, but we'll see. Sorry, I'm sort of whispering because I feel a bit conscious that people might be able to hear me in the room next door. I don't know. It's going to be really hectic because I've still got kids to sort out, so yeah, a little bit busy. Tomorrow night, Kiz is getting sorted out by the yard because I just wouldn't get there in time. My lesson's at 2:45 and she has to be in from the field by 3, so that wouldn't work. And so I've just got to get everything ready for her in the morning, and then that'll be it. And then Sunday morning, same thing again, just get over there. I haven't really figured out Sunday afternoon actually. I need to decide what I'm doing. This lighting is crazy. Anyway, I will speak to you guys. All settled in. The stables, let me zoom out, are absolutely unreal. I'll try and get better video later, but all set up. I think she has drunk some. She had drunk a little bit, which is unheard of. So that's good. I need to swap you to your stable rug, don't we, I think? Do that in a minute. So this is the stable block. The new ones are absolutely unreal. They are, I mean, it's nicer than where we live, but yeah, they're really cool. When I did do a camp here a few years ago, we were in the old one, so this is like, yeah, stunning. And then beautiful girl, it's over here, aren't you, sweet pea? I'm going to blind you, I'm sorry. There were lights, I don't know how to use them, so that doesn't help, does it? Hello, darling girl. You've eaten all your dinner. Oh, you're doing so good. I need to just switch your rug, don't we? Yeah. Switch your rug. I'm going to put this big one on you. I think we'll do it now. I should have bought my tripod. I'm being a terrible vlogger. Sorry guys, this is so higgledy-piggledy, but yeah, it's just a bit hectic, especially when you don't know people. You're not going to just whip the camera out and film, are you? As I was saying, I don't know anyone, and I'm not going to be like, oh, sorry guys, I'm just going to get my camera out and be a weirdo that films. So, yeah, or maybe I'll get over it. Gosh, this light is not the one. I can't figure out. Oh, there we go, this door. Right, so I'm going to sort her rug out. I'm guessing everyone's gone to their rooms. I really don't know what's going on at this point. I've just done a little room tour for you. Again, the light's terrible. I've got terrible light in here. I've got terrible light in my room because I don't have a light. I managed to pick the only room without light. I was like, you know what? I was supposed to be in the lorry. So this is like way improved on that. I can deal with no light. But yeah, everyone's disappeared, which is slightly terrifying because I now don't know what's going on. But there was a really nice lady who introduced herself, and she doesn't know anyone either, and she's next door to me, so I might drop her a little message and be like, do you know what's going on? I don't know what time dinner is, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking to you with this terrible light because it's probably not great quality videoing, I don't know. And yeah, sort my horsey out. I can't believe she's just such an angel, like, oh, you're so good. I just feel so bad she's dirty, and everyone else's horses are like spotless. They've clearly bathed and I haven't. So yeah, terrible mum. Probably will wash her tail in the morning at least. Just give her a little bit of a wash, spot wash in the morning. There's like wash bays and, oh, honestly, this place, unreal. Anyways, rug change. It's getting cold tonight. Then go figure out what's going on. Right, we are just on evening checks. It's all very busy here at the minute, but just do a little rug change because someone was very hot. Hot girly. It's supposed to be quite cold tonight, but you're hot, weren't you? Just on the brink of about to sweat, I think. Swap that over. It's pretty warm in here. She's alright. It's a bit time for me in a minute because I'm an old lady. You've eaten your hay. Oh, I need to get your other hay now as well, don't I? Get you some more hay. Right. Hello. Oh, have you had a lie down? You had a lie down? That's surprising. Really? That's nice. You are... Oh, girly. Oh, well, we've got poos, got empty food bowls, and we've got drunk water. Hey, overnight is gone. This is breakfast, and that's fair enough, you're not eating it. Oh, hello, my beautiful girl. Hello. Right, back with thing two. Get her all sorted. Yeah, pretty hectic having two to sort out still. But yeah, and then I'll go back and get Belle mucked out, do some hand grazing, and I need to clean her now because she's had a nice rolling poo. Lovely, but it's quite fresh. Okay, so I thought I'd give a quick update on today. So just done Kears, and I'm going to head back to Hickstead, and we are doing cross country first, which I probably wouldn't choose to do that straight away, but I guess it will get some of our energy out, so that's probably a good thing. I haven't had any of the instructors that we've got this weekend before, so speaking to some ladies last night, they sound like they're all really nice, so looking forward to that. Obviously always a bit like sort of not nerve-wracking, but a little bit when you don't know the instructor, they don't know you. You never know what they're going to teach like, if they suit your style and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Here she is. We're in the later slot, so we're just having a hand graze now. I think I managed to get the poo stain out pretty well. She's very on her toes, shall we say. Just dragging me around. Oh, I've just seen someone's lunging in the little pen down there. Dragging me around this field at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to film for too long. But no, she's been good so far, so it's such a beautiful day today now. We arrived yesterday and it was raining. Oh, you can see the pony being lunged. I'm probably going to need to have two hands on you in a minute. Yeah, gorgeous day today, cross country first. Going in strong, and then we'll be having a break. She's got a Hoff-mag session, which I've never had before. I'll try and film that if the lady doesn't mind. And then we're show jumping, so lots going on. Right, I'm going to get two hands on her because I think she's about to go. Well, I went to film a second ago and we just had a lovely nap and spin, so that was terrifying with one hand. I think we're in a safe zone. I'm just going to be super quick, but we are just absolutely marching it to our cross country lesson. She feels extremely pumped. I did ask some people to wait for me when I got on, and immediately we've left them for dust. They're like, I don't even know, I can't even see them, so yeah. I think we might have a wild ride. Very keen. From this one because I saw our videographer there, so that's nice. So hopefully we'll be able to see a bit. Hang on, Beth. But no, very good. She was very unrideable at the start. I could tell from the walk down she was just on one. I mean, she's like that. She just doesn't let you in and doesn't let you ride her. So, I mean, I managed to do. I think we only had one run out, which is very good for us. But honestly, the change in that lesson was so nice. I mean, we had some horrible strides, and I was like going ahead of her movement a couple of times, which isn't ideal. But you know, she was still very honest. I think technically we had 2 run outs actually, but the second one was I just was trotting and had nothing there, and she was very honest. Just came round, did it again. But really felt her improve, which was just all you want, isn't it? So that's filled me with a lot more confidence for the rest of the lessons. But yeah, really, really good. Really like that instructor as well. So I think we'll try and have her again. Well, as in like, you know, elsewhere for lessons. But yeah, really, really happy. She seemed to enjoy herself. And then we're now heading back up. She's got a Hoffmag session in a bit. We'll have lunch and then try something. So lots more to do, but really pleased, really, really pleased. That's filled me with so much confidence now. Really, really happy with that session. I was pretty dubious about how it started with her being so hot and just not listening, and I'm like, she finished that really well, naturally. It didn't take too long. Working nicely, did it? Zoom out. Oh, there you go. That's a slow blink. Oh, you look sleepy. Feel bad, I'm going to make the show jump in a minute. Not the best because I'm actually inside, but just to give you an idea of the... I then look over.
Right, basically, when you're here,
Yeah.
you won't be able to see the fence because your horse's neck's in front of you. So then you would be looking to your turn or looking at your next
So look at my fence until I get to that point.
Hey, coming in with the voiceover. So I left that little bit in there because I thought this instructor's point of view was really interesting. As you can see, Belle is very up for the jumpies still, even after a session earlier on. But he basically just said, look at the fence. And it sounds really basic, really simple and silly, but it worked really well for me this lesson. This is definitely by far the most consistently I've met jumps on a good stride. Obviously not every single one is perfect, but yeah, much improved for me. And it was just a case of looking at the fence, which sounds silly, but I've been, taught about looking, trying to find a vantage point in the distance and looking through. But he made a really simple analogy, which I think he's going to talk about in a minute.
Still looking at it in the air.
Where is it?
A few years ago, there was an article in the Horse and Hound, and the headline was, keep your eye on the rail. And they did an experiment. There was a show jumper, jockey, and a riding club person. And they put a camera which monitored where the rider was looking. The jockey wasn't looking at anything.
So yeah, he just went on to say jockey wasn't really looking at anything. I think the riding club person was looking up and out, and the show jumper was looking at the fence, and they were the ones that were the most consistent with their striding. So I don't know, I'm obviously going to keep trying to put it in practice moving forward, but on this day it really worked for us and I really enjoyed the lesson. It was just such simple advice, but it made a difference, which was great. So no, Belle was jumping really, really well. I think we only had maybe one fence the whole time, which was brilliant. There was the triple, which I'm not sure I've ever done a triple, and we were all looking at it beforehand thinking, my gosh, that's so long, but actually she made it feel really easy on the striding it was on, so that was cool. And yeah, she was just absolutely loving life, so I was really pleased with her. And We had a fab day. The weather looks crazy here. We were so lucky we only got a little bit of showers and not the full storm that it looks like is going on in the background. But yeah, first time with this instructor and would happily have him again.
She's gone. That's right.
Wait for your body. Right, steady. Focus. Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's not Lexi.
Good, good enough. Wait. Sit down. Wait.
Yeah!
Right, I just realised I've been chatting and not actually turned this on. Anyway, I feel like I'm at that moment where you're just sat, you've had good sessions and you're looking at them back on your phone or on your camera. Yeah, really, really pleased. So I haven't seen anything back from the cross country, which I think I've got a bit of the professional photographer's footage, hopefully. But yeah, just to give a proper debrief, I know I spoke about it a bit before, but she was really good. She was really hot to start with. I could feel her just super pumped on the walk down to the arena. And yeah, you know, when you sort of start off and you think, oh God, I don't know how this is gonna go. But she was actually, like, we had a really good instructor, and sort of maybe 20 minutes just got her to just let me in and actually ride. And it was a lot better. It wasn't perfect, but it was definitely much better, and just felt like I actually had a say in what was going on, which was really nice. Yeah, I felt like we just improved throughout that, which is all I ever want from a lesson, and really pleased with her in the water. I weirdly, considering she's so forward, find it hard to get her to continue cantering through water. She'll always want to trot. So I was really pleased that she was cantering through, and we did the exercise there really well. She actually, by that point, was coming back so well because we had a jump, then you go in, really tight turn to then come down off the step and do a jump out. So to have her listening enough to do that, I was really happy about. So that was good. And then running around, having some lunch, doing the Hoffmag treatment, which I really liked that. I think Belle enjoyed it. She didn't know what was going on to start off with. You could tell she was sort of looking like, but yeah, she really relaxed afterwards, so it was really nice. And then we had show jumping. I was so grateful my sister came down, and so she filmed. So you would have seen loads of that, well, all of it, I think. And again, yeah, she was really good. I thought she might be a bit more tired than she was, but she wasn't. I don't know why I expect any different with her, but yeah, she was still up for it. But it was one of them ones that, you know, you go in and you see some jumps and you think, nah, I don't really want to do that, and then you end up jumping them. It was like that sort of session. So I was really pleased. Like the wall, I've had issues with walls with her, here and elsewhere, so I was nervous about that. And then, to be honest, there was a water tray that I hadn't even considered we'd jump, but we did do that right at the end, which I was really pleased about. And yeah, another really good instructor. didn't say much, but we said just, you know, worked. I think, to be honest as well, I think the techniques that I was doing in the cross country earlier, I could try and keep doing them again, which really helped. Yeah, because if I hadn't had that, then it might have been a bit different, but that really helped, so that was good. And again, just improved throughout the session. And you know what? I actually had probably, I saw the best strides most of the time. For like, that doesn't happen. So he had like just a different technique with where you look, which he was like, I don't believe in looking out over the fence. I still would do that if I was scared about the fence, just because then I'm not freaking myself out. But he just like, look at the front rail of the fence, and it did seem to work. It really did seem to work, which was weird. So yeah, I'm going to keep trying that, because we didn't get it right every single time, don't get me wrong, but definitely more times than I normally would, I think. So that was cool. And she did the triple really well straight away. It was long one strides, but I know, again, you'd think she would easily do that, but actually sometimes she doesn't. So no, that was really cool. I'm not even sure if she had anything down, or she might not have had any, which is, again, not like us at all. Unbelievable scene. Sorry, I've been absolutely gasping for a cup of tea, and oh my gosh, I actually don't have that long. I need to get ready for dinner. Yeah, so just sorted her all out. She's super happy. She's doing everything so well, eating, drinking. She just seems really like happy in the environment, so that's really nice. So yeah, we've got dinner now, and then a talk from someone. I don't know what that's about. I think it might be a saddle fitting talk, which would be really good actually, because there's a lady at my yard whose saddle I'm interested in, and I put it on Belle, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so that would be good. And yeah, and then that'll be it for today. But yeah, no, really, really liking it. It's so much better than the last camp I went to. Like, that camp, the actual instruction was fine. I mean, to be fair, the instruction here is better as well, but it's more just the people. Everyone's just so nice, like really friendly, every single person. Yeah, it just feels really inclusive, which is really nice, because I was very worried about that because of the other one feeling quite isolating. So yeah, it's been a good decision. Glad I've come. Yeah, that's enough waffling, but I'm very happy, very, very happy with my girl, just all round happy with her. She's just an angel to do in every way, and yeah, managed to harness enthusiasm, so we had a nice time. So yeah, she's a good girly, yeah, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow now, but we'll probably, well, unless the talk's something I can film, which I doubt, I think I will see you tomorrow. Here she is. It's a gorgeous girl, all camera shy, but yeah, she's all good. Doing very well, aren't you? Just got your massage pad on. I'm just going to start getting her ready for dressage, which I'm very excited about. I think it's a nice way to start the day as well. Limbo around. What have you done so fairy? I know she's doing really, really well, so it's all good. Lesson 1 of day 2. So, voiceover land, back again. I have only got this one bit of footage, which was right at the end of the session. I will not talk loads about it because I think I chat about it at the end in person with you, but just to give you an idea, we were doing where these cavalettes are. There was another set down the other end, so we were sort of split up into twos and going through them, doing trot to halt transitions on figure 8s, and I think halt to trot as well. Gosh, I can't even remember now. So that wasn't too bad. Obviously the bending and things is quite nice for Belle. In general, this really wasn't a good session for us. I'm quite pleased with this canter work at the end. We then progressed here. It was supposed to be sort of walked canter, which it's kind of okay. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. We were doing some leg yielding as well, with some poles that were lined out for us and using them. So considering how hot she was this ride, I thought this canter work was quite nice. You can see there's some pole work there, another exercise we were doing. And at the end we sort of leg yield out on this canter in a shallow loop and come back, which she did really nicely. But this session just wasn't suited for us at all. We were sort of following the leader, and that just doesn't work for Belle. It really hots her up. So it was a bit of a shame, because I didn't feel like we really got much out of the session, because I'm just trying to manage her being a hothead, so that was a bit of a bummer, but it was still good, and I still enjoy the flat work, of course, but not the work that we have been getting at home really anywhere near. So yeah, a little bit of a shame on that, but it is what it is. As you can see, this takes me some time now to get Belle to actually calm down, and whoa, bless her. But there's, yeah, such little glimpses and moments with her, and as I say, at home much better, but not today.
Hey guys, oh my goodness, I am just about to leave camp. I'm going to make this nice, short and sweet because we've got to get home and get so much sorted, get all of this stuff, oh sorry my nose, all this stuff sorted at the other end, which I'm just like yay. But yeah, what a brilliant weekend. Just had, well, so I haven't spoken to you actually today. I had dressage earlier and then I had cross country. Dressage wasn't great, to be fair. She was just wired and not listening really. She didn't really relax at all. The problem was we were going around like, you know, in a ride sort of behind each other, and that just does not suit her at all. And I tried a couple of times to be at the front, but then when you do the exercise you end up sort of being mixed up again, so she just doesn't follow well at all. She won't relax. So I sort of knew that a bit, but it was obviously a bit disappointing because you think, you know, it'd be nice to get some work that we can have. But we had some really nice canter work at the end. I think, I haven't seen it back, but I did ask a girl with someone just to film that last bit. So that's the only bit I got the dressage, which, to be honest, I don't even mind. I don't care that no one filmed it. I know that wasn't even part of my real thing that I've bought because she wasn't there. So I'm absolutely fine with that. And then we were into cross country, which I think we got a little bit filmed, so you'll see a little bit. I am a bit gutted that the photographer wasn't there for more of it, because there was some cool stuff that we did actually, and she was sort of there when I was having a bit of a confidence crisis. I don't know, I think I just got really in my head about wanting to end the weekend on a good note. Obviously having cross country at the end is a bit of a full-on way to finish, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I was in my head about that a little bit to start with, just wanting nothing to go wrong basically. And then one of the ladies in my group fell off and left, bless her. So that, obviously you've got that in your mind a little bit. And then I started having a couple of run outs, which just was a bit disheartening, because the cross country we did on the first day, we only had one run out, whereas I had a lot today. But I think, I don't really know. I think I was in my head a little bit. I wasn't really riding, to be fair. And Belle wasn't in the same mood as she was in the first day, where she was just sort of going for it. So today I needed to be there for her more, and I wasn't to start off with. So that's why I think we had a lot of those. There was the two hedges, which I think might have been caught by the videographer. I just got really in my head about, because the line after, you basically just look like you're going straight into this, I think it's a novice fence, and I was terrified about that. So I just wasn't, I don't know, I was just worried too much about that and not about the job in hand. So yeah, we had a bit of trouble with that, but we'd got over it, that's the main thing, isn't it? And she flew it great the other way. I think it was really just me having that issue with the one after and just not getting a very good line and stuff. Yeah, I had a few run outs of that. Few run outs at a corner. Basically the videographer caught most of my run outs, which was great because we did get better. But yeah, that corner, I think so. We'd had the hedges first, then we went over to the sort of roll top into a corner thing, and I don't know. Yeah, again, I think I just got in my head. I was like, oh, like she keeps running out. Obviously I didn't really feel unseated or anything, but I just was losing my confidence. And he was like, right again, and I was like, oh, I just don't want to do it. But I just needed to ride. I just needed to be there for her more and, you know, take charge a bit and be like, okay, I need you to shorten here, because basically the corner, we just kept coming in on a half stride, and then she was just like, well, no, I can't do that. So, and I wasn't woeing her enough in between. So when I did do that, we were good, and we went over it. So we went over it a couple of times. So I am really pleased about that. And then we did a roll top right at the top of the bank, which I've not done that before going down. Just did that. That was fine. And Yeah, we did some other really, yeah, I'm gutted because the other stuff was really good and we did it first time and I was just riding, which just makes such a difference. I was like much more determined. I'm like, come on, Lex, you need to actually be here for her. You need to like keep your legs together, have your leg on, choose your line and do it. Because I was just being a bit wishy-washy before and she was just like, well, I don't know what you want. So I am a bit gutted, or I'm very gutted actually, that the videographer wasn't there for those parts because it was really cool. Yeah, we did like log pile ditch, turn left into some, we were doing bigger stuff, another big log ditch, another big log after it, steps into barrels, did my first jump in water, so like you're literally in the water, the jump is in the water, you jump back into the water, jumped into water, jump out of water, up and down the steps. So we did loads of stuff, which was really good. So I am a bit sad that we didn't get that on any sort of camera. But yeah, really made up with how that ended. I just yeah, just annoyed at myself really, just how I just got in my head too much, went back to some old bad habits of freezing basically and not riding. But anyway, we ended on a good note. We had some really good jumps, did not fall off the whole weekend, so buzzing about that. And she was really good. She was a really good girl. You know what, it's been really, really good. I've had such a good time. I was terrified the first day, I can't lie to you, and really worried about just not having anyone to speak to, like just not knowing anyone. It's very intimidating turning up. There's about 25 people here doing it. I don't know a single person. I've never had any of the instructors either. So it was a lot, and I'm really proud of myself for coming and doing it and putting myself out of my comfort zone. And it was the best decision, like so good. Met some really lovely people. I hope that, you know, keep in touch with them, see them on other events and stuff, which would be really, really nice. And that's what I want from a riding club. Like that's the whole reason I joined, was to do stuff like this, meet people, have a great time with my horse, learn lots, and did all of that this weekend. So I'm really, really pleased and yeah, very happy that I've done it. And yeah, I'm gonna now get back to the other yard. I've got to do kids still. I've got to unpack a silly amount of stuff, get Belle all tucked up for bed, figure out what on earth I'm gonna have for dinner, and get in a bath because this girl is aching. I feel I'm not that, I mean I'm fairly old, but I'm not that old compared to people here. I'm not that old. I was one of the younger ones, and yeah, I don't know how those older ladies are doing it, and hats off because I'm aching. I did a little stretch session last night which helped a lot, but this girl's feeling it. So cannot wait for this bath. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. We're back at it now. I say we're back at it. I actually have no idea when we're back out again, but there might be a riding club qualifier actually this month, which I need to get my finger out and figure out if I'm doing that. Combined training qualifier, I think, for champs. So that would be cool to do. I am moving next week, so there's a lot going on. I think that's why I was a bit worried about this weekend as well, just with, you know, when you're like, I could probably do without this, like I could do with having this weekend to just get my life together, but I couldn't be more happy that I've come. So anyways, I'm going to shut up. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions about a riding club or a camp, then please do shoot them down below, because I would love to make someone else feel that they can come and do something like this, because I can't recommend it enough and I've really had such a good time. So yeah, please fire away anything you might want to know. I'm more than happy to answer. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.